This is called Rough Around the Edges. My dad was a drunk, always sipping on that Hennessy. And I love to go back and change what he did to me. All the stuff that happened, I remember vividly. I dwell every day, that's what those flashbacks did to me. But it's okay, I know that I'm a soldier. And I get stronger each day that I get older. Each day that I think back, my heart gets colder. My dad walked out my life and I didn't even get closure. But now I'm working 2 jobs, my ambition up to the ceiling. And sometimes I love too hard because the lies sound appealing. I try to keep up, but my head starts spinning. I don't worry about the pain because I'm popping and I'm winning. They say the early bird gets the worm, but I seem to wake up late. And when I showed up to the cookout, I ain't never get a plate. And I thought it was my fault, so as a kid I never ate. Arguing with my conscience, it felt like the great debate. My dad was a fool, he locked me up in the closet. He deprived me of food because I wasn't honest. And that's no excuse to knocking kid unconscious, but I thought it was my fault, so I argued with my conscience, and I started to think everything was my own fault. Even when my dad locked the fridge with a deadbolt. I had to eat bologna by itself because the bread gone. Couldn't put sugar in my cereal, so I added salt. And then it got worse, I had to sleep in the dog pen. I wasn't allowed out and no one else allowed in, and he knew that that was cruel and unusual punishment, but he didn't care that harming a child was a sin. He's such an ass because he didn't want no babies. Well, he only wanted sons, and he told me this daily, and the world is full of a lot of things, a lot of ifs, a lot of maybes, and maybe one day he'll start to treat me like a lady. At the age of 13, I could have sworn my name was Ho. No, that's not my name, but that's what he called me though. He made me feel like no one wanted me for sure, and then he proved his point one day while walking down the door. He left me with a stranger. He dropped me off with a mom. A stranger that I never knew tried to stay calm. She started spitting Bible verses like Corinthians and Psalms. This woman had the key to my life in her palms. Since I was 3, I always lived with my dad. Had no recollection of my mom, and that was sad. So I gathered up all the courage that I had to ask my mom why she left me with a man so bad. She claimed she didn't have a choice, she gave me up out of love. That she couldn't do her best because of her choice of drug. But she gave me to a person that ain't even giving me hugs. Sometimes I wish she aborted me to the God above. And it's crazy how my mom tell me stories. And she told me that I would never have to worry. That she would make my future bright for me. But that was lies because I ain't never seen the glory. I lived with my mom for 2 months that got put out. Got put in foster care because she knocked me out. Was quick to put her hands around my neck without a doubt. And the neighbors felt my pain because they heard me shout. Now I struggle being a ward of the state. Where the government don't love, all they do is hate. I go from house to house with no food on my plate, wishing soon I can see the heaven gates. I try to stay strong with all my might. But then I even try to take my own damn life. Cause I'm so sick and tired of putting up a fight, and the stuff that happened to me wasn't right. Now people saying that my heart's so cold, that I'm gonna die lonely when I get old. I feel like a slave that was not good enough to be sold, but when my words come out, you would think I'm so bold. See, I'm black and I'm beautiful, please don't call me wild. And just cause I'm hurt, don't mean I express it out loud. I wish I could escape and float on a cloud. Forget you, I'm about to make God proud. But it's not like me to want to be who I'm not and try to pretend. I'm my own ride or die, I've been there since this began. And I know it's kind of long, so it's about to end, but I need to get this off my chest so that you know who I am. 20 years I've been struggling since I've been put on this earth. But I've been a star, I've had talent since birth. See, I get tired of the pain, cause sometimes it hurts, but I'll never let nobody devalue my worth.